Is this just an empty box, or is there my second Louis Vuitton Felicie Pochette inside? Hi and very welcome! My name is Mary, this is my channel Lumi Level Up, and I'm a luxury lover on an average income trying to be more mindful with my money. Well, I don't know how mindful I have been today, but let's find out together. And this video will be more on the chit-chatty side, without any preparation, so let's see how well this will go. 3 days ago I spotted a Louis Vuitton Pochette Felicie in Damier Azur on eBay Marketplace, about half an hour away from me. I know eBay Marketplace is creepy and scary and probably the platform where you can get scammed the most. Don't worry, I know that, and I am very careful when I consider to purchase anything on eBay Marketplace. If you are interested in the way I make sure that I don't get scammed, let me know down in the comments, because I realized that might be an interesting video topic on itself. But parts of it probably will be covered in this video as well, because yeah, it is about an eBay Marketplace item. I spotted a Louis Vuitton Pochette Felicie that was listed for 810 euro. It was 3 days ago. Let me check my facts. It retails for 1,100 euro at the moment in Europe and $1,490. The seller asked for 800. I contacted her and asked if the price would be negotiable. I suggested 780 and she said 800 is her final price and she won't go below that. So 800 was the number that was in the room, which is approximately $789. So if you compare the price to the American prices, it's nearly half of the regular retail, but since the Pochette Felicie is only 1,100 in Germany at the moment, 800 is only a saving of 300 euro, which still is a lot when you consider it is a very popular bag and people don't like to sell it underpriced. And I'm so chaotic today. For the ones who do not know what I'm talking about, this is the Pochette Felicie. I do own the empreinte leather version. I got it for Christmas 2021 from my husband. I had some struggles with quality back then, but everything is fine now. The bag does come with a long golden crossbody chain and it does come with 2 bag inserts, and many people sell these inserts separately and just keep the bag itself. And that's why you can find a lot of these inserts on the Preloved market, and you can find a lot of Pochette Felicies that do not come as a full set. And the listing I found, it was a full set, so including the pochette, the golden chain, the card holder thingy and the other pochette thingy. All the packaging, the box, the ribbon, the tags, the envelope, the invoice and the return label. So everything you get with the bag when you order it online. The whole package for 800 euro to me seems like a very good price, considering it is such a popular bag that many people search for. Many try to sell it around the 1,000 euro mark, so maybe 100 less than brand new, because if you do not save anything at all buying it pre-loved instead of brand new, why should people do it? I know it's hard to get on the website, you cannot always just order it, but most people, they wait until they have a chance to get it. So you have to lower the price at least somewhat, but lowering it by 300 euro seemed like a lot. I was thinking about it for one day and night, and I felt like it is a very good price if the condition is actually very good and it comes with everything, especially including the invoice. I probably won't find that bag for that price ever again, and I already do own the empreinte leather version, so I know that I like the bag. And I'm that kind of crazy person who likes to get multiples of the same bag in different materials or colors. It's not very mindful, but it's what I do. With keeping that in mind, I was thinking about it and I couldn't come to a conclusion. So I thought, why not set up a poll? If you are subscribed to my channel, you might have seen it and maybe you helped me to decide as well. By the time I'm filming this video and by the time I made my decision on the bag, the poll said 80% go for it, 20% don't buy it. That influenced my decision as well. And I decided that I would at least go and check the bag out. It's half an hour of a drive for me. I can look at the bag, I can look at the invoice, I can touch it, I can compare it in detail to my empreinte leather version. I can listen to my gut feeling and then I can decide if the bag still seems to be a good deal or if there is anything wrong about it. There is a little clip I filmed because initially I thought I could take you with me and maybe even film a little clip there, how I inspect the bag and stuff, but yeah, let's roll the clip and then get on. Right now I'm on my way to hunt down a Louis Vuitton bag from eBay Marketplace. Well, at least we are going to take a look at the bag and let's see if I will end up buying it. I wanted to do it a little bit vloggy, vlog style, maybe show you the area, maybe show you the bag, share some more of my thoughts, but everything went just so quickly and I got so nervous. But first things first. Oh, and by the way, of course my husband was driving. I would never drive and film at the same time. That's not safe and I would never do that, not even with a camera put somewhere that is held, because I think it definitely takes away your focus from driving if you are filming at the same time. So don't worry, whenever you will see me talking in the car, someone else is driving. But I lost what I wanted to say yet again. So yeah, my husband was driving. I will put here a little clip of the area we went. It was not in the city, it was somewhat outside, countryside, a nice area. And when we got to the neighborhood, it was a very good neighborhood with a lot of new buildings. And the house was a very beautiful house as well. It was very modern architecture. And it made a good impression. They had 4 cars in the driveway. They seemed to have 4 cars and a great house. So the first impression was a good one. Of course, just because you live in a good area and you have a nice house does not necessarily say that you are a trustworthy and good person and you wouldn't own any fakes or sell them. But I think for the first impression, it was a good one to see that they live in a very nice neighborhood and they seem to have the money to afford 4 cars and a nice house. So first impression, first gut feeling, very positive. I rang the door. So my husband was driving the car and he waited inside of the car, but he had his eyes on the door, so he was close and they opened the door and I was prepared to go inside alone, which might not be the most secure thing to do, and I do understand if some people would not feel comfortable doing that, but I felt okay knowing that my husband is very close, and they then did even leave the door open. I'm missing the structure in this video, I'm sorry. It were a husband and his wife who opened the door to me. Well, the husband opened the door and I said, "Hi, I'm Mary." We wrote on eBay Marketplace, and then the woman came and both were in the hallway. So possibly they had some kind of security concerns as well, letting a stranger into their house. Like, I positioned my husband in the car in front of the house. The woman brought her husband with her as well to be there. And I pulled out my Pochette Felicie, I pulled out my packaging, and I compared both bags down to the detail. Of course, I asked beforehand if it was fine for them, and they said it is. If they would have said no, it's not fine, I would immediately have gotten a very bad feeling, because if everything is fine with the bag, why shouldn't I be allowed to compare it to my bag? I compared the stitching, I compared the button, the hardware, the chain, the clasp, the weight of the chain. I compared the inside, the pouches. Her bag had a data code, which mine does not have anymore since we bought it in 2021 when they were already using the codes, but hers was from February 2020. So the phase when they slowly started to use the microchips at Louis Vuitton. The data code on the bag did match the date on the invoice. They did show me the invoice as well. The address on the invoice did match the address where I met them. It was the same name of the family where I was. So everything seemed fine. And I think now I'm going to show you a box again. And we will open it up again and then we will see if it is an empty box of my Empreinte leather Felicie or if it is a box with my second Pochette Felicie from Louis Vuitton in Canvas Damier Azur this time. Or if it is a box with my Empreinte leather Felicie inside. Let's do it. Okay, we seem to have a dust bag inside of this box. We don't have any paperworks. Dust bag, so make a guess. Did I buy it or didn't I? What's inside of this little dust bag? And there we go! It is the Damier Azur Pochette Felicie. That does come with both of the inserts and, where did I put it? Of course, the golden chain, so it is a full set, and I was a little bit surprised right now when I opened the box that the invoice is not there, because I was expecting it to be inside, but probably I put it somewhere else, because I am a little bit chaotic. So yeah, I think there I have it. There is the ribbon, there is the little tag. Let's check if they did write a note through themselves when they bought it. No, no note. I did compare the boxes, the packaging as well, the material of all that stuff, and it comes with all the paperwork, which I'm not going to show in detail out of privacy reasons. It even still has the return label with the same name and address where I picked up the bag. I took 15 to 20 minutes to really compare each and every detail of both of these bags. I don't have any doubt at all that this is an authentic bag. Everything matched up, even the price point, which made me a little bit skeptic at first, because as I already said, they offered it €300 cheaper than the regular retail is right now, and many people try to max the profit when they sell their Louis Vuitton items, so 1,000 would have been quite a realistic resale price as well when coming with a full set, all the pieces, all the packaging. But the bag was bought in February of 2020, and I do have all the paperwork, so I know exactly what they paid. And it were only €720 back in February of 2020. So selling it for 800, they even made a profit of 10%, €80, which makes it absolutely reasonable for me that they were willing to let go for €800, which is a very good price for that bag, in very good condition, coming with everything, but it's not unrealistically cheap. It's just a price someone is fine to accept to get his money back and even earn a little bit on top, but not trying to max out the profit, maybe because they just wanted to sell it fast, or maybe they felt like getting €80 on top is already enough. Yeah. I'm very happy with that purchase. I probably will do a comparison video one day. The Canvas Pochette Felicie and the Empreinte Leather Pochette Felicie, but first I want to wear this one a little bit and get to know it a little bit better. I was dilly-dallying a bit today. I probably didn't have a lot of structure in the way I told you things, but I just wanted to sit down and share this with you and let you know that it was a happy ending and that I did what the poll suggested me with the 80% of you who said go for it, buy it. I'm glad I did. I think this is a very timeless bag. It has been around for many years. The price increases on it have been insane. I just had to realize that again when I saw the price of €720 back in 2020, and now it's at 110, and I think there might be even the next price increase right around the corner, and I'm quite sure the Pochette Felicie from Louis Vuitton might be affected yet again, and when the price goes up again, my €800 are very safe. If I ever need to sell the bag on, will get my money back. To be honest, I'm already now very confident that if I had to sell it tomorrow, I could get €800 back. Well, no, probably not tomorrow, because if you have a certain price in mind you want to get, you most of the times need some patience and time to find someone who's willing to pay it, but I think I could always get the 800 back that I paid with all the packaging and all the paperwork, and yeah. It was a good deal. I'm very happy with it. I think I would have never found that bag for that price in that condition ever again. So it was the right thing for me to go for it, even though I did not necessarily plan to spend the €800 in October. And I did not necessarily plan to buy another Pochette Felicie. Well, that's not entirely sure as well, because I'm eyeing the AP leather ones a lot, because they do come with a silver chain, and I would love to have that silver chain as well. But yeah, I did not necessarily have Damier Azur on my watch list, even though I love Louis Vuitton Damier Azur and I don't regret anything. I think that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Hope to see you next time and bye! Which one do you like better? I know they are quite similar color-wise, family-wise, the ways they could be combined, but I see a huge difference. Was this very chaotic? Possibly. Hello! Welcome to the family! Oh, and for everyone who's interested, this is even a made in France one. My Empreinte leather one is a made in Italy. Not entirely sure what to recommend you to watch next. Maybe how I got the Empreinte leather Felicie, and here is something YouTube would recommend you to watch next.